here. Welcome to the show.
That's you that been, that's you that can't keep old, cause you keep yelling the friends, you gotta go to court, you got service subpoena for child support, that was that nerve, you ain't even get a chance to say a word, I know I ain't tripping, don't your brother got 2 words, you ready to bust somebody, you know how to play it, I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, stand in front you, straight up run you, you know who got that fire, you know how to use a triple beam, it ain't hard as it seems, you keep your body clean, you got a lot of your bold jeans, some of your partners,
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of Ben Bramer will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics.
So next to bat will be Espinoza. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Hey, you're set. Drive the deep. Oh, here you go.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Oh, big guy. See you driving right here.
The designated hitter, Freddie.
So now to the plate, Freddie Chandler, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Leave you right here.
High in the air out to center field. Volek will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. So now into the box is Jackson Flores. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he fouls this one off.
Come on, big guy. Get him yourself right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Ian Mills.
Third baseman.
Leiter in there for a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hits.
Batting first, the designated hitter.
At the plate, Joe Wilkerson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight. In front of some hostile fans.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Aldrin Corredor comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. As a look, now the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And that'll put an end to the inning. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. So stepping in is Espinoza, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Go.
First pitch on the way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Counts 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 2-0. Fouled off.
Ball
3-1. Freddie Chandler waits on deck.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters.
Digging in next, Espinoza. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Ties it up 1-1. One out, nobody on.
Let it fly. Let's go. Crush the stuff right here. Let it fly.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Holland will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the seventh inning, ready to roll. Here comes the first baseman, Espinoza.
Down by one. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for one or two big swings to make it happen.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as...
Now batting, the third baseman,
Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Eighth inning coming up. Harrisburg is out in front. And now, Larry Holland. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Larry Holland.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We played 8 full. The Senators lead it 3-2. Matt Cronin comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 64.
Into the box. Espinoza. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
In there, 1-1.
1-1.
One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Again, a 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Senators get their 20th home win this year. Reed Schaller earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Matt Cronin closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. These future stars are on display as minor league. Carson Teal is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Hard ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Now to the plate, here is Scott Peace. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Senators, the left fielder.
This is on the ground over to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Next up, Brody Reed. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. So now here is Joe Wilkerson looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat.
Wilkerson.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Scooped up. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Like clockwork. A 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Next up is Espinoza, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Drive the other way. Let's go, big dog.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number. Next to dig in, Ian Sagdahl. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Espinoza is under it, and he's got it for the first out. And now here is Espinoza. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Come on, let it fly.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
This has not been a weekend.
So So now to the plate, Osvaldo Duarte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit out towards second. Speared on the dive to first. He's out.
Great play right there. Usually the rule of thumb, it has to be a bullet for you to leave your feet and still complete the double play. Got the out at first base after the dive. I like it.
And now in the box, Alec Keller, runner in scoring position with two gone. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, no errors. Now to bat, Espinoza, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Hey, it's your turn. Drop him in.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. From the belt, the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, come on. Let the big dog eat, buddy.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Ground ball right side. And there's his first base hit in this one. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Hey, you got it. No one better.
He pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Keller is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now to the plate, Tyler Krieger. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Both teams with 6 hits so far.
Hey, coach up right here. Hey, right guy, right place. Here we go.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. Stepping in next, Osvaldo Duarte, and he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. Ground ball left side. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. When you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Andrew Lee wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the Jonathan Cortez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Espinoza comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, both the first two games of this series have been nail-biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in one-run games.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games that get out of hand. But there have been two nail-biters so far in this one. They've won both, and they'd like nothing more to continue their winning ways and win this one here today. Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Oscar Gonzalez.
All right, come on now, one time. Get a piece.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping up is Tyler Krieger as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Hey, DK, get your pitch on.
He's set. The 0-1. Popped up. Flores calls for it, and he makes the play to end the inning. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Next to stand in is Espinoza. He collected a base hit his first time up.
You can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in.
Hey, your pitch. He's coming in.
First pitch of the AB now.
Ball, that's
Lay
off
off
the
a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Hey, here we go.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there...
And stepping in, Espinoza struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Nope,
1-0
that's a
pitch
ball.
is a curveball. Doesn't look good from here, but it's 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Hey, let it rip.
Here it comes, 2-0. 2-1 now.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Hey, see him rip it back.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
2-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front.
Aló. Cuéntamelo. En la casa todo. Pero tu papá me dijo que estaba en eso. A ver. Él me dijo que iba a verificar. Yo le dije que, eso, que si es el motor de arranque, eso ya tiene que ser como un electricista automotriz que trabaja con motor. Sí, pero si tú me hubiese dicho desde temprano que tú necesitabas que yo fuera, yo iba. Porque yo no... ¿Tú me entiendes? Porque yo lo que yo entendí era que tu papá estaba trabajando con eso. Ya, no. No, él me llamó hace un momentito, déjame llamarlo a ver si pudo resolver algo.
Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Ready now is Espinosa. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Freeman has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. Striding in is Joe Wilkerson.
The first baseman, Joe.
1-2. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Freeman rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2.
Dan, you were one pitch away.
At the plate now is Brody Reed, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Stepping in once again is Espinosa. Notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. And now the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. Oh, right there. Get me a knock through the left side.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Oscar Gonzalez. He bounced out last time up.
Gonzalez.
Ain't no one better, dude.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And Tuna will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of the...
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Tonight's ball game.
I talked recently about this young player and how he had hit the skids a little bit, but it looks like he's righted the ship. We got Carlos Pena on the pod today, and Carlos, it has to be a huge load off his mind that he's getting right at the plate.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Just a huge relief when you finally get that hit. All of a sudden, things start to fall into place. That's why I tell you, this game is so mental that really, as soon as you get that hit that breaks the slump, they seem to start to come in bunches.
Yeah.
How mental is that? It doesn't even, you cannot even explain it, but it's the truth. It happened to me plenty of times, and you know, one of the things that you have to get over is that pressure to break your slump. You have to stay process-oriented, but it's easier said than done. After that hit,
trust me, things start to just fall into place.
You know, fans might not understand this, but it doesn't have to be a hard line drive or a home run that breaks you out of that slump. A little squibber has eyes, finds its way through, and all of a sudden you're feeling so much better when you come to bat.
That's precisely what I'm talking about. It doesn't even have to be good hitting. All you want is just that ball to drop so that it's just like, hey, I did not go 0 for 4 today. I went 1 for 4, 1 for 3, you know, and that alone really helps you to just get your mind back on track. It's so funny, but that's the way it is. With pretty much every single player you speak to, they'll tell you a story like that. Bloop single, I'll take it any day.
Usted necesita que yo vaya ahí, porque yo tengo un mecánico que puede revisar. Está bien, déjame yo llamarlo a ver si él no tiene mucho trabajo, si él puede chequear. Déjeme llamarlo, yo le aviso ahora. Aló, Rocío. Cuando tú llegaste donde tu mamá, tú llegaste normal. Lo que te iba era que no hiciste nada. ¿Tú sentiste algún fallo en el trayecto? Sí, pero hay una que está dañada. Sí, pero yo por eso te estoy preguntando. Está bien, no te apures, vamos a resolver. Está bien, está bien. Ey, ¿cómo tú estás, Robert? Tranquilo, ya tú ves, aquí de nuevo. Bien, bien. Mira, Robert, no sé si tú estás muy ocupado que le podamos dar una chequeadita al carro. Mira, ¿qué sucede? Mi esposa se fue esta mañana, normal, llegó donde su mamá, ahí a la Francisco Pérez Ramírez, casi esquina Chucho, y subió, dejó el niño y cuando bajó el carro no le quiso encender. Entonces, no le hacía nada. Ella entendía que podía ser quizá batería, pero me pareció raro, porque yo vi, tú sabes que la batería que yo tengo en el circulito del centro, si está verde, o sea, está verde. Y le medimos el voltaje y está dando 12 puntos y pico, o sea que entiendo que la batería está bien. Entonces, ellos cuando le dije que chequen a ver la palanca, a ver si no la dejaron en neutro, porque tú sabes que cuando la dejan en D o en la D o en neutro, pues el carro no enciende. Aparentemente está bien, pero ahora mismo el carro no ha querido encender. El papá de mi esposa, que está allá con el vehículo, entiende que podría ser el motor de arranque, pero uno no sabe, tú sabes. Entonces, el carro ahora mismo está ahí en la Churchill, casi esquina Francisco Ramírez, cerca de la 27, como Churchill con 27. ¿Tú sabes dónde está la torre del VHD ahí, en la Churchill, cerca de Plaza Lama? Entonces, ahí detrás de la torre del VHD. Entonces, no sé si hay alguna forma de que si tú me avisas, para saber, porque también tú sabes que teníamos pendiente hacerle lo del cambio de aceite, que quería hacer, yo no te lo había llevado porque tú sabes, por tema de tiempo, pero tú sabes que eso lo teníamos pendiente también. Sí. No tengo que validar porque yo entiendo que sí. Sí, está bien.
Continuing coverage of AA Northeast League Baseball is on the air tonight. Nestor Cortez Jr. gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny? Next to hit, Espinoza, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Number 19.
Back in safely.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today.
The count is 1-2.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
We got a full count.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog. Do it no better. Come on.
Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. And nearly a double play. It was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. So the next to bat will be Kenny Clark. 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Now into the box, Brandon Wagner, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
1 out now, 1 out.
This one's down to third. Reined in. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
well, definitely should have been a 2-ball there, but you got to get one first. Got under the feet to second and just sailed it.
So next to hit is Mandy Alvarez.
The third baseman, Mandy.
0-2. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error. Now at the plate, Espinoza, a base knock to the outfield, could score the tying run from second. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. In comes the center fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down. The relay, and he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Next, it'll be the outfielder, Del Laguna.
Left fielder, Laguna.
On the ground to the right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Number 8.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Oliver Schutzle singled in his last at-bat. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in will be Espinoza.
For Akron, the first baseman, number 19.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The windup and the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball's going to blow right by you.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again? Up next, Espinoza struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So he used the slide step that time, but it didn't make a difference.
Yeah, you can't blame the pitcher on that one. He did all he could do. That was just an impressive show of speed.
Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs. Next, it'll be Del Laguna. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So it's 1 run on 3. Next, it'll be Mandy Alvarez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And this is on the ground at first. Could be 2. They get the force at the plate. On the first, it's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. next, here is Espinoza. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty textbook pitch. And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
5-2 the final score tonight. Akron jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Adam Scott earns his 5th winner of the year. Enrique Armas records the save, his 33rd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com. Minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the AA Northeast League. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Somerset Patriots. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Matt Crook, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Anthony Siegler. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play.
New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Espinoza. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now it'll be Espinoza.
Number 19.
Let's go. Attaboy. Get your pitch right here. Attaboy.
Here you go. Let it fly.
Come on now, put her in play. Here we go now, come on.
Hey, your pitch right here, let's go. One more time, right here.
Wait for your pitch.
Ahí está la ubicación, Robert. Es la Francisco Ramiro, casi esquina Chuchi, casi llegando a la Chuchi.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Llegando a la Chuchi, va a ver la bomba esa.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Que antes, exacto. A mano derecha.
Let's go right here.
Ahora mismo yo estoy en la casa. ¿Tú quieres que yo coja para allá?
Here we go. Hey, let's go, big fella. Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Like 10. Come on. Let's go right here, man. Let's do it.
Fíjate de esa, de la segunda que te envié, que es más exacta.
Hey, need you right here. One time.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Here we go now. One at a time. All right, one time, one time.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Come on. Here we go. Let her rip.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Hey, see it? Drive it right there. Put the ball in
First
play.
pitch
Come right
on its
here.
way. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. In to score the runner from third. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I agree with it either. Most pitchers, like when they're in a groove, they just want to get back on the bump and compete. Sometimes visits like these are just like a formality.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kenny
Now
Clark.
batting.
He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run,
Come on,
get
baby.
you a
See
ribbon.
it. Drive it. Let's go.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So one run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rubber Ducks lead it 2-1. Next to hit is Espinoza. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Hey,
Yeah,
let
and they
it fly.
take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't
You
be
can do it.
surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
Está bien, yo le voy a decir ahora mismo al papá de...
Hey, let it fly. Let it fly right here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, have a rip like you can.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on a 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good, hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Michael Beltrick, and they could use a spark from him here.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. So here is Kyle Holder. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now with the plate is Espinosa, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Nope,
and that misses 1-1. 1-2.
One ball.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You can tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
He was in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end as that last one's waved at and missed for route number 2.
Well, it's been a rough series.
This evening's game comes to an end of 5-4 in the final tally. The Patriots put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory. David Sosby wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Team's future stars are on. So next to bat will be Espinosa. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today.
All right, let's go now. Let's go.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of years.
Schutzler on second. Hart first. 1 gone.
First baseman, Brendan.
Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. A tag for 1. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire. So now into the box is Espinosa. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 19.
All right, one time, right here.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey! Let's fly. Let's go right here.
The 0-1. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, here is Max McDowell looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Scooped up. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second. All set for the start of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Espinoza. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball one.
And this is off the corner and low. Ball one.
Hey, drive it. Here we go.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here we go. Hey, wait for yours here.
This one's flared off to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Make the turn.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So stepping in is Kenny Clark. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in next, Ernie Clement. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Swing and a looper to left. Holder has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box, Tyler Krieger. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Espinoza is off of first with 2 away. Grounded slowly to the left side. He's got it.
Go hard.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Rubber Ducks lead this one 1-0. And now Espinoza singled in his last at-bat.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
First pitch on the way. In there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get to count your favorite. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Set to deal on 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss of the ball way outside the strike zone. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rubber Ducks lead it 1-0. Now to the plate, here is Max McDowell. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and that is through into right field for a single.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struck.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitch off.
I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. God. The God ordered is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the card dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car. Let's make the most, say a toast before we melt.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Somerset Patriots and the Akron Rubber Ducks. It's baseball. Scott Moss, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. So now here is Espinoza.
The first baseman.
Hey, one
Number
time, right
19.
now. Here we go. Let it rip right here. Let's go.
First pitch of the AB now.
Hey!
Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And that's going to land foul. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Come on now, King.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Chandler, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Back in standing.
Hey, come on now, one time right here.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Come on now, get the pitch up there, kid.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second.
On the bag, pick it up, pick it up.
Cleanly. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first one of the game from third.
The left fielder.
The set and the 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Marte is there, and he makes the catch to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 1 inning in the books here. Rubber Ducks lead this one 1-0.
All right, one pitch, your pitch.
Next
right
up,
here. Let's go.
Espinoza. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-0 count, the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Michael Beltre. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The 1-1 home. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Next to dig in, Espinoza flew out last time up. First offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. One out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Now.
Here it comes. And it's 1-2.
I got the count. 1-2. Hey, stick your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. And now here is Del Laguna, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Hits this one hard the other way. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
The center fielder.
High leverage at-bat here, and standing in, it'll be Oliver Schutzle. And a big at-bat here as he'd be the go-ahead run. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Next up is Espinoza, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Count 1-0.
Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
It's 2-0 now. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
Going better. Clutch up here.
2-2. Chandler at second with 2 down. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
You tried it. You tried it.
Hey, no one better. Leave me right here, kid.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Throw into second. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
For 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Laguna is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Akron Rubber Ducks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Scott Moss earns his 5th winner of the year. Brian Keller settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Welcome welcome you to MLB The Show in this presentation of Adam Scott gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Grounded to the right. Oh, look at the sliding Scott. The throw. Got him. And that's a huge play. So now to the plate, Espinoza.
The first baseman, number 19.
Come on, big guy, stay hard up there.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And it's fouled away.
Stay hot up there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Thank you.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And the payoff pitch. There's ball 4. So now here is Kenny Clark looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Now to bat, Tyler Krieger, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Clement at second, Espinoza at first, 2 out in the inning. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, as is now a 3-0 ball game.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
And now in the box, Espinoza. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Nope,
takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
1-1.
Hey, like the kid up there, like the kid. Let's go.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next will be the designated hitter, Michael Beltre. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves. Stepping up is Espinoza. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First offering on its way.
Hey, put one in the gap right here, huh?
Pitch on the way.
Got it. No one better. Let's go.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Espinoza. From the stretch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of his zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Now to the plate, Roosevelt Fong. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Got 2. 2 down.
Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
5-0 the final score today. Akron hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Kirk McCarty earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
They left 9 runners on base. For the Patriots, no run, 3 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. The time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Offer critical thought for the
melts like frosting, like a phoenix wing around its offspring. Soda pop sings songs of optimism. 1972, caught the rhythm of a heartbeat. Lost the change in a car seat, aiming at the mirror but still blames the party. As if everybody's listening wrong. It's the vision I've drawn of this impossible mission I'm on. I ain't like the rest of the scene. I'm not swimming in a stream of synthetic dreams. No, I work hard, keep everything clean, cause the needle still stings when the pendulum swings. Yes, I'm trying to do my best. I'm not the best though. I do it to my death. I'll never let go. A student of the revolution. We put the salute in the solution.
In the minor leagues, a lost season is never fully lost because any situation can be a teaching opportunity.
Yo llamé ahora al seguro, pero me dice que no está agregado al servicio de déjeme llamar a Rosy. Está bien, pa. Está bien, déjeme llamar a Rocío a ver cómo resolver. Robert está ahí ya, lo chequeó el carro. Él dice que lo que él escucha cuando le da es que puede ser como el automático o el motor de arranque. Que ya en ese caso hay que, para llevarlo al taller de él, habría que llevarlo. Entonces tu papá me dice que él conoce eléctrico que puede revisarlo. Me hubiese gustado llevárselo a yo llamé al seguro para validar si había servicio de grúa, pero parece que no. Para agregarlo, yo le pregunté para agregarlo que se necesitaba. Pero entonces
I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends. They like to pretend. Santa Monica Boulevard. I can't tell us amen.
Aló, Robert. Sí, estaba llamando al seguro, pero ellos me dicen que no tengo servicio de grúa con la póliza que tengo. Que ya para eso tendría que agregar, entonces, ya tú sabes, ¿cómo cuánto cobraría una grúa para
No sé cuál me voy, el perro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía que estoy, el bicho zafiro, Dios me los bendiga, mis hijos no nacer otro como Floyd, la baby le llega.
más lo que cueste ya lo que tú le vayas a hacer?
Guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas, y ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero, que arriba no llegue.
Eso está raro porque él encendió bien y llegó ahí a esa casa y cuando se iba ahí
juntaron todo para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y al estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no va a cambiar, los que se viraron que le vaya mal, y si me tiran saben que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, la corta
sí, no, pero no encendió cuando lo jumpearon, yo creo.
nunca pareció y la baby le llegan. Los míos al día no le falta nada, las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada, que arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real, no me venga a frontear, pregúntale al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, bajen PR, a la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi gata ya tiene Mercedes, aquí mi hija solo siguen, ella tiene lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero pues está claro, le tiene 50 y viene.
Bueno, pues está bien, déjame yo hablar con él y yo te llamo.
Recuerda, salieron de mí,
No se puede hoy, pues entonces lo hacemos.
he visto que se han virado, pensaron que el negro lo habían frenado. 60 canciones dejé en la copa pa' que en el 3000 yo soy el más pegado. Y ustedes lo saben, pala, soy el negro del jarabe. Una italiana, un árabe. Me voy que tengo show mañana, ya la plata no cabe. El negrito claro, ustedes saben ya. Hay music, hay flow, hay music, hay flow. Cabi, dímelo Rebol, ustedes saben ya, ustedes saben ya.
Hoy la cosa se puso buena, el gozo corre por mi vena, vamos a olvidarnos de la pena, esta fiesta
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Altoona Curve and the Akron Rubber Ducks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Juan Hillman, a left-handed Floridian, will get the start. Stepping in next, Troy Stokes. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now pitch on the way. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious.
Next to stand in is Espinosa.
The first baseman.
He's set and the pitch. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I.
In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
And stepping in, Kenny Clark.
The right fielder.
First, and the runner back. Another throw over. Runner back safely. pitch. He's running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field.
Go hard,
and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double.
Ready now is Espinoza.
Number 19.
Come on, Chief, one time. Here we go.
He's set. Here it comes. Now the fastball was swung on and missed. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you can say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot.
Striding in is Troy Stokes, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in once again is Espinoza. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Lopez leads off first with 1 away.
That's a blow.
Up around the chin there. 2-0.
2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0 home.
Hey.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stokes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next to hit, Jason DeLay. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here. At the plate now is Espinoza, and they're runners at the corners now.
Hey, come on now. One time, right
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing, 3-1 our score. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you've got to let go on.
The count now at 2-1.
Let's go now. One time.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Try to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. On the could this be two? One there. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Kenny Clark, rounded out in his last at-bat. Check on that time run at first. And a dive, but he's back. Scorched to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. So stepping in is Ernie Clement, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hard hit to first. Scooped up on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Now into the box, Troy Stokes. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. 4-2 the final score tonight. Altoona used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Braxton Ashcraft hangs win number 11 on his line. Bo Sulcer burns the save out of the bullpen, his 30th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Time for minor league baseball here on the show. Josh Wolf, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
He's got it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ballgame. So next to hit is Espinoza.
The first baseman, number 19.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
First pitch of the AB now.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, put one in the gap right here, huh?
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he got him.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind.
Now at the plate, Espinoza struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kenny Clark, who bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Scooped up, the tag gets one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Salvatore Tavares. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Aló, don Iván. El Robert me dice que ya entonces sería el o ir mañana, pero no sé si usted entonces va a buscar a la persona para que lo chequee. Ujú. No, porque no era la grúa. Él lo que decía que como él tiene otro trabajo que está chequeando, él fue allá solamente a chequearlo, que ya para él resolver lo del carro sin necesidad de pagar la grúa, que él podría ir mañana allá ya con las herramientas. Pero si usted tiene una persona que lo pueda hacer, pues lo podemos buscar. No, sí, ese es el de la confianza mía, pero si usted tiene uno que usted confía en él, también no importa, o sea, eso no, ya, ya, no, ya. Ah, pues entonces le digo entonces para que vaya mañana. Exacto, sí, no, claro, no, está bien. Si, yo lo que le decía que Yo lo que le decía que si el mecánico que usted iba a buscar o la persona que usted iba a buscar era de confianza, no había problema, lo podían chequear. Pero el Robert me dijo que él podía ir mañana con las herramientas para allá, entonces, porque él dice como que posiblemente hay que sacarlo el motor de arranque para chequearlo. Ujú, exacto, sí. Entonces le digo que vaya mañana. Ujú. Sí. Ujú. Sí, de hecho, él no me dijo limpiarlo, él lo va a revisar porque realmente él si me dice, si hay que comprar una pieza, él me dice, mira, ve y cómprala. ¿Usted ve? Entonces, yo le voy a decir para que entonces vaya mañana. Está bien, está, está bien, ok. Hey, Robert, escúchame que tenía otra línea, cuéntame. Ah, no, está bien, entonces ¿cómo lo vamos a hacer? ¿Tú crees que tú puedas ir mañana entonces con las herramientas? Para entonces nosotros ver cómo resolvemos eso y le hacemos lo otro también. Sería bueno, sí, porque si le vamos a hacer cambio de aceite Lo ideal sería como prenderlo, sí, para que tú te lo lleves para allá. Sí, sí, no, pero que lo que pasa es que estoy calculando, tú sabes, fue algo imprevisto y lo de pagar 3.000 o 4.000 pesos de una grúa se me va, me voy a, ya, no, pero entonces, no, no, temprano, esa gente se despierta tan tempranito, no te a la hora, sí, a la hora que tú me digas, yo le digo y ellos están despiertos, ellos se levantan tempranito. Está bien, gracias, Robert. Rubia, dime a ver. Diablo, coño, pero los cuartos nada más están hechos para gastarse. Esto es increíble. Ay, coño. Mi amor, uno no puede llorar, hay que coger la cosa tranquilo. Lo que hay que resolver, si las cosas están así, hay que resolver. Mira, entonces, oye, yo le dije a tu papá a ver si él, porque él me había dicho que podía buscar a alguien que él conoce para que lo chequee, pero entonces yo le dije que él me dijo como que los mecánicos de ahí que él buscaría no son de tanta confianza. Ya Robert me dijo que lo revisó, me dijo que podía ser el motor de arranque, que posiblemente hay que sacar el motor de arranque y es posible que haya que cambiarlo. Pero primero para eso él tiene que verlo primero. Robert me dijo que entonces para no tener que pagar una grúa, porque una grúa no va a cobrar 2.000 pesos, 2.000 y pico de pesos posiblemente, él puede ir mañana allá donde tu papá y trabajarle el carro y trabajarlo allá, exactamente. Entonces, lo vamos a hacer así para que sea, porque él lo va a trabajar. Él me dice que él lleva a su esposa al trabajo y de ahí entonces se va con los hierros y coge para allá. Yo le dije que trate de resolverlo ahí para que se lleve el carro para su taller y le hagamos ahí mismo el cambio de aceite. Le dije para aprovechar y hacer el cambio de aceite que son 2.000 pesos que se hace. No, lo otro hay que ver, todo depende, tú sabes. Pero ya hay que estar preparado para gastar unos chelitos, ya. Hay que buscar, estar preparado. ¿Eh? Mi amor, ya, yo lo resuelvo. Yo resuelvo, no te preocupes. Ustedes no se preocupen por el dinero. Ya, exacto, porque yo sé que tú no tienes y tu papá no tiene y tu mamá tampoco. Ya entonces vamos a ver cómo resolvemos la cosa. Entonces, hoy tú vienes para acá en un Uber, quédate allá hasta las 9. Hoy. Porque si coge un Uber con tapón, ahí sí es verdad. Ahí sí es verdad. No, no, no te ven en carro, carro ajeno, para acá. Sí, lo pico, tú te llevas, te vas en otro Uber en la mañana, pero yo no te recomiendo que vengan en carro ajeno, porque tú sabes que uno nunca sabe y a lo mejor ellos necesitan su carro, cualquier emergencia. Bueno, pues ya tú sabes, entonces quédate allá hasta tarde, hasta que vayan casi a Trancate. Bueno, yo no sé, tú eres que sabe, no te apures, llega a la hora que tú quieras. Tú me dices, yo te pido el Uber. Ok.
So stepping in is Cole Tucker. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Ready with the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. So the next to bat will be Espinoza, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Right here.
First pitch of the AB on its way. 5th inning, 2-1 our score.
drive it. Let's go, big dog. Good spot.
2-0 now.
Wait for your pitch up there.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stokes is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Up next, Espinoza. He flew out in his last debut. First offering.
Hey!
Here's the 0-1.
Nope. 1-1.
Chandler, a runner at second with 1 away. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Stopped by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Digging in will be Ernie Clement. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Owen is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. Next, it'll be Espinoza.
Number 19.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here, notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
8-3 is today's final. The Altoona Curve wrote an important...
A minor leaguer hears from his agent.
future stars are on display. Dana Daly will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny? Next, here is Espinoza.
The first baseman, number 19.
Come on, baby. See it. Grab it.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And late reactions, and they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the ninth.
Let's go now. One time.
Pitch on the way.
Ball one,
Fastball
no
too
strike.
high to start him out here, 1-0. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
2 out, nobody on. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half, so it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Next, it'll be Michael Jones, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Line to the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just...
Next to hit is Espinoza. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Hey, get a good one.
First pitch of the AB now.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
One ball, one
Fastball
strike.
here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command, and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nice.
So here is Espinoza. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working at Greg Maddox east to west.
Fielded cleanly.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
First with time to spare, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. Nope.
Right guy, right place. Keep it here.
Now at the plate is Espinoza, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Here we go.
Hey, he's right here. Let's go, kid.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
And that misses for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Gonzalez, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball, that's
And
up
there's
there.
ball 2 now.
Watch out. Driving into her.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, touch up right here.
outside in a full count, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Make the turn, pick up the ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes a stroll out to the mound, and with a pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason, and to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
Now it'll be Kenny Clark in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors, and a couple of men left. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tommy Beach. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. This one's down to third. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he liked it.
All right, your pitch right here,
now
right now.
Now at the plate here is Espinoza, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
All right, looking for your pitch here. Let's go, let's go.
Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
The 1-0. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Lays off, and it's 3-0.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
Hey, no one better. He's right here.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
No one better. Let's go.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty catch.
A swing and a foul tip held onto behind the plate, and they're lucky he did, as that's an important out.
First for the victorious team. 3 runs on 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 19 runners on base. For the Rubber Ducks, 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 14 runners on base.
The show's continuing coverage of Double-A Northeast League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game. We've got baseball on the show. So now into the box is Espinoza. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
And he takes ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mitchell gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first, so it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. So next to bat will be Paul Tucker, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on. Digging in next, Espinoza comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hit sharply, but caught down there at third. And that becomes the first out of the inning. And now, Michael Jones, runner in scoring position with 2 times.
Michael Jones.
Swing and a liner. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter.
Now to the plate, here is Espinoza.
The first baseman, number 19.
Come on, big guy.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0. Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
And the pitch.
2 balls, no strikes. Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go. Hey!
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
You know what was really impressive to me?
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Espinoza.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
First pitch of the AB now. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
Any way you can. Here we go.
Here comes the 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Horton moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
4-2 the final score today. The Curve wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
1 error. They left 16 men on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Altoona Curve. It's baseball. It's the show. And Brennan Malone, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he can be really tough to hit.
First baseman, number 19.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Espinoza comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Giro, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
1-2 now.
Hey, look at one pitch right here. Come on now.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And a swing and a misses. They got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go.
Next up, Espinoza, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
1-1 the count now.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go now, huh?
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error. And into the box, Hunter Owen comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the belt, kicks and deals. Bounce to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Fly Madris. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle, reined in. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here comes the first baseman, Espinoza.
Number 19.
Pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gene Gary struck out in his last trip to the plate. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. And now here is number 49. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. 0-1. Here it comes. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. There's 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So now to the plate, Espinoza 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes it. Next up is
Now
Gary.
second baseman, Gary.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So now here is Espinosa. Flew out last time up.
19.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball. Good eye. Ball 1, no strike.
Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on him.
Yeah, come on now, big guy.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Hey! Go now, come on now, one time.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the leg.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out. Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy.
At some point, just about every prospect goes through a tough phase. Your bat goes cold, you can't find your feel on the mound, just nothing feels right. Sean Casey joins me today. Case, what is it like as a prospect in the minor leagues to go through struggles like that?
It's tough. It's tough because when you get to the minors, you really probably haven't struggled. You know, you haven't faced this kind of competition, so you really haven't struggled huge. I know for me, when I first got into pro ball, I was a second-round pick of the Indians. I had just led the country in hitting at University of Richmond, 461. I was the best hitter in the country. I get to the minor leagues. One of my hitting coaches is like, hey, listen, let's change your stance a little bit. Let's lower you down, get in your legs. And I'm like, oh, this guy must know what he's talking about. He's a professional coach. I struggle so bad for 2 weeks. I'm hitting 140. I'm like, oh, my gosh, I'm going to get released. Remember, Joel Skinner comes up to me, my manager, and he says, you know what, Case? He goes, you're a great hitter. That's why they took you in the second round. Tonight, I want you to start hitting.
2011, my name came alive. At the same time, I played my soul got bad. And literally, I would live lonely inside on the physical side. All my miracles died.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start. Person Garbito, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan? Next to dig in, Espinosa.
The first baseman, number 19.
Come on, baby. See it.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hey! Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Working on striking out the side in the first. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is... Now to bat, Espinoza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, let her rip one time.
They see it.
From the stretch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Weekly hit towards first.
Stand up, stand
up. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Bottom of the inning now. And digging in is the outfielder, Jason Krazan.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury something.
And now in the box, Ryan Howard. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about it.
Now to the plate, Espinoza. He bounced out last time up.
Number 19.
First offering.
Ball. Cam.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Lined into right field, and he's aboard with a leadoff base hit.
Make the turn.
It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
The right fielder, number 8.
Stepping up is Kenny Clark. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Striding forward now is the DH, Alex Call. He flew out in his last AB.
Hey, let it fly right here.
The 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Next to stand in is Franz Borowitz, singled in his last at-bat. 0-2, here it is. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on a pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it 1 pitch at a time.
And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. 1 run scores. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now an 8-2 game.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that...
Stepping in next, Espinoza.
19.
First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
Come on now, one time. Get a piece.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by this.
Ready now is Espinosa. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch.
Hey! So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
2 strikes.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Walker on third. Green over at second. Chandler on at first with 2 down. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 error.
And everyone on the team could finally breathe a little bit easier tonight. They finally snapped that 8-game losing skid. Hopefully they can get on a roll now.
11-4 at the end of this affair. Richmond jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set up. Striding in is Espinosa.
Number 19.
And now the first pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They finally got back into the win column with a victory last time out, but it had been a long time coming as they'd lost 8 in a row prior to that win.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for.
The right fielder.
And stepping in, Kenny Clark. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. The 1-1. Hit to first. Scooped up.
Come on,
and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of a 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. All set for the start of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Espinosa.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, we're patient up there.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Down is 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Got him to go down swinging. Stepping in once again is Espinosa. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Hey, good eye.
Ball one, no strike.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working. His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
I got 3 and 2.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
This is line to left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Kenny Clark flew out last time up.
Kenny Clark.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hopped up. Tolman waits on it. 1 away. Next to hit, Tyler Krieger. A fly out and a single for him so far. Espinoza stands at first with 1 out. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Now into the box, Roy Rios. He flew out in his last AB. The 0-1 on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. So next to hit is Espinoza, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So they go down without a whimper. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 to final. The Richmond Flying Squirrels.
Yeah. Travis, where the drums at? Don't you see them? Every time I light one up, don't you see them? I hop in my car. Don't you see them? You gonna hear something? Rolling down the street in it. Pair of Chucks got my feet in it. Hometown, no 6 in it. Bring the Khalifa throne, I put the fees in it. KK got the whole place lit up. Hit the switch, make my 6-2 sit up. I know you sick, don't spit up. Tell homegirl if I can't, she gotta get up. might roll to the store again and let y'all see the whip. Get a whip, hit a switch, get a. Don't you see them? Don't you see them?
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Akron Rubber Ducks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
It's not a tear that I shed. It's not a moment I regret.
Adam Scott gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this.
At the plate now is Espinoza, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Come on now. Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
And now the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Good break to that thing, and it's 1 and 2. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1 and 2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So stepping in is Espinoza, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1.
Find something you like up there.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2 and 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3 and 2 with 2 away.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0 and 2 to work the count back to 3 and 2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied.
All right, this is your pitch, right here, right here.
So the next to bat will be Espinoza, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
Go, let it go. Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
All right, let's sit on something you like right here. Here we go, find your pitch, right here, find it. Here we go, let it fly here, let it fly.
Set, here it comes. Now the fastball was swung on and missed.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
The 0-1 offering.
Nope. I got a ball, 1 strike. Hey, he hangs and you bang it, kid. Here you go. Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
Fooled him badly there. I mean,
1 ball,
badly.
2 strikes.
1 and 2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball low.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now at the plate, Espinoza. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
A ball and a strike now. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it.
Move it.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record. Digging in will be Espinoza. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's tarrying. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get 1 of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Flying Squirrels jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Charles Inouye claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
For the Rubber Ducks, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base.
The show's continuing coverage of AA Northeast League Baseball is on the air. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Akron Rubber Ducks. We've got... Next, it'll be Luis Toribio, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ground ball right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mitchell Tolman. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. So credit him with an RBI, as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Next, here is Espinoza. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fellas, you look at these guys with a first-inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance.
0-1 delivery. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field. A base hit.
Round it.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons, who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket. He just gave up a nod to him.
Up next, Kenny Clark, and they're runners at the corners now. Runners are at the corners with one man out. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Yeah, he was on autopilot there for a while. Up 4-0, everything going his way. Then a couple of runners get on board, and all of a sudden, we've got ourselves a ball game. We'll see if he can rebound now.
Next, it'll be Espinosa, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Hey, let it fly right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Walker stands at second with 2 gone. Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 4-4. So here is Espinosa, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. McNally's got it, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Now at the plate is Espinosa.
Number 19.
Pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
First pitch on the way. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Hey, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2 pitch.
Come on, guys. Get your pitch up, boy.
Inside.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series.
New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Jason Krazan. Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score.
That's you with that big Benz, huh? That's you that can't keep old, cause you keep yelling them friends, huh? You gotta go to court, huh? You got service subpoena for child support, huh? That was that nerve, huh? You ain't even get a chance to say a word, huh? I know I ain't tripping. Don't your brother got them birds, huh? You ready to bust you somebody, huh? You ain't scared, huh? You know how to play it, huh? I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, huh? Stand in front you, huh? Straight up run you, huh? You know who got that fight? You know how to use a triple beam, huh? It ain't hard as it seems, huh? You keep your body clean, huh? You got a lot of your old jeans, huh? Some of your body's clean, huh? You don't really want to mess with them clowns, huh? You come up with them clowns, huh? You stuck with them clowns, huh? You a big cheese, you got your block on the fire, you remain in the cheese. You tell the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. They don't be crying, it is something. You a big cheese, you got your block on the fire, you remain in the cheese. You tell the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. They don't be crying, it is something. You can't do nothing but love fresh, huh? You won't know what we gonna do next, huh? You bought our tape with your check, huh? You wearing a vest, huh? You trying to protect your chest, huh? You spent 70 on your bins, huh? And ain't sure that's for your friends, huh? You won't stop these heads from playing with you, huh? You won't run the block, huh? You won't be the last one with rocks, huh? You keep it, huh? Count the money at the end of the night, huh? You on a 3-day flight, huh? You full of that line. You ducking them people, huh? You the one face was on news last night, huh? You the one the dudes out their shoes last night, huh? You don't come in the project when it's dark, huh? You claim you're a thug and you ain't got no heart, huh? You came in the Norway on New Year's Eve, huh? You got stuck in that.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the... Eli Morgan, the California-born right-hander, is on the... Next to hit is Espinoza, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
Hey, stick to your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Come on.
And now the first pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Espinoza. Now at the plate, here is Max McDowell.
The catcher, Max.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Espinoza is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Espinoza. Now here's the pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
2-0 now. 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Hit hard but foul.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off-speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter, you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout?
So now into the box is Espinoza. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
One time, right now, kid. Here we go.
First offering on its way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Lopez, base runner at first with 1 out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-1 on its way.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
Swinging a ground ball to third. To second for one.
Come on.
To first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Now it'll be Espinoza.
Now batting, number 19.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
That's wide, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0 pitch.
Hey.
Pitch is popped up. Wagner is there, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 9th inning coming up.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battle. It's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Akron came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation. So now here is Espinoza looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Yeah, you can take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 or 5 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Now the 2-0. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw gets him. 2 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mandy Alvarez. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. To first. He's right there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much. So next to bat will be Espinoza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Come on now, big fella.
He's set and the pitch.
0-1
In the dirt here.
All right, one time, right here.
The 0-1 delivery.
Oh, that's just out.
A runner at second, nobody out.
Hit some traffic, kid. Here you go.
Nope.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold
Count
off
for
on it,
2-1.
and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, let it fly right here.
2-2.
Two balls.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Let's go.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
We got 3 and 2.
Kenny Clark is on deck. No one out with a runner at second.
Hey, you hang till you bang it, kid. Here you go.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
0-1, here it comes. Bounce to first. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
And now, Espinoza, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score.
Get your pitch up there.
Come on, big guy. Steer this one.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Try something.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous.
Now batting, number 19.
To the plate now, Espinoza, high in the air down the right field line. Ambergy will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, here is Michael Beltre, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Michael
Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. 5-2 the final score tonight. Somerset took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Brian Keller earned his 9th win of the year. Scott Moss worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Greg Weissert hammers down the save, his 20th of the season. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A. Next up, Espinoza, who's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. And now the first pitch. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
2-2 now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Another 2-2 offering. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Into the box, Hoi-Jun Park grounded out in his last at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors. And now here is Espinoza, struck out in his last trip to the plate. A ball and no strikes.
Come on, big guy.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Ambergy gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in next, Espinoza. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
Big guy, one time. Here we go.
And now pitch on the way. High in the air and deep to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
So now to the plate, Kenny Clark, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Come on now, one time, right here.
Belted high and deep into right center. Going back is the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Next up is Espinoza, who doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run to get you a living.
Over to the bag. A dive, but he's back.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. Meet you right here, kid.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Hey, see it, right it. Let's go.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Left fielder looking up, still going back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
Future stars are on display. Yuendris Gomez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So now here is Espinoza looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat.
Number 19.
Come on, one time right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Up high, 2-1 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Swing and a liner. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Now to bat, Kenny Clark.
The right fielder, Kenny Clark.
The 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Only play is going to be at first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Alex Call. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings, only 90